me see what you have.
Annoying!
No!
Hello there, everybody. Hope we're all doing fantastically today. Doom, congrats on being first. PG, congrats on being second. And everyone else, congrats on witnessing our new stream about the Spanish flag. Now, as you can see from the very, very clear images, searches on... I'm pointing the wrong way, on Google. This is the dumbest thing. So it seems to be a case of, like, a lack of uniform, like, creation of the flag. This one seems incredibly like more of a reddish color, whereas the official flag color seems to be like a pink in like every single digital representation. But surprisingly, like the pink is not the same shade of pink. This one's like a much hotter pink than this one, which is more of like a pale, like peachy pink, and then this one gets like even more pale. It's a low quality and you can't really tell on stream. But then you have like the official symbol, which is very clearly that same pale pink rather than the hot pink. But then you look at some of these other flags and it's like they're just completely red. Like this one's the purple one that Peachy was talking about beforehand as well. So like really, there are all sorts of different types of Spanish flag lion shades because apparently people can't get it right. So there's another purple example. So I just think it's just a lack of uniformity. This one's like fudging so dark purple it's black. So really, I think the issue is not with you, Peachy, or with any of us, but with the fact that their own flag is wildly inconsistent with how it is made. And can you really blame anyone? I rest my case, Your Honor. That is all. That is the entire that is the entire thing of this stream today. I just really badly wanted to. I say today because I wanted to, but Peachy brought it up. Anyway, how are we doing, everyone? I hope we're doing well. The house? Yeah, so I'll get into this. Peachy. The line of the coat of arms represents the ancient kingdom of Leon. It is officially a royal purple or purple? Purple? I don't know. Purple pigment used to be difficult and expensive to produce and reproduce. As a result, the color was sometimes rendered as a pink. Sometimes? More like entirely. Anyway, so this is the where the FC house may go. Unfortunately, there are 26 current entrants. So, you know, we got about a solid, like, 4% chance of getting this property. Which is to say, we're not getting this property. It's going to be very devastating and sad, but, like... It's a less than 4% chance. Like, let's be realistic. We're not getting it. We're not getting it. And that's all for the beginning of stream. Did you enter? Yes, I entered it. Of course I entered it. Don't be silly. Look. Look. You may only submit one lottery entry per lottery period. I absolutely fudging put my name down on that. I put my name down on that when there were 12 participants. It's doubled. It has doubled in participants since fudging yesterday. Yesterday morning. It has doubled. We ain't getting this property. We ain't getting it. You gonna do the Rising event first? Oh yeah, that's true. I should probably do that. You're so right. You're so correct, actually. Also, why have I got Discord messages? Oh, the phone. Why do I have messages? Okay. So, Rising event. I believe that's the Ath Castle, right? It always is. They're always in here, unless they're in the Gridania or... Okay, yeah, that is the one. I'm being really thrown off by the Realm Reborn menu music. Westy, hello, how are you? Looking to the past, we take solace in the present and think of what the future may hold. That is the essence of the Rising. Yeah, okay, whatever. Now, what job do I want to play this with? Like, not that it's gonna actually matter, but you know what? Let's do Dancer. You need someone to redeem third? Well, unfortunately, it's not gonna be Doom or Peachy because they redeemed first and second in that order. I have never seen this symbol before. Is this usual? Your portraits are great. 10 out of 10, Westy. 10 out of 10. Well, now, do I want to... No. It is not for me to redeem. Not even for you, Westy. I will never redeem first, second, third, etc. on my stream. It's normal for the Rising events? Nice. Daxos, you're so you're so incredible and amazing and a wonderful human being to come out of Lurk to do that for Westy. Also, I hope you're doing well. If it isn't my adventurer friend Mimley, it could only be a blessing from the Navigator that we should meet again here and now. You see, I've been struggling to find inspiration for a new song to perform the Rising. I have in mind to speak with the locals for their tales, for which I could use your able assistance. Might you be willing to accompany me? Sure, why not? Remember those we lost in the calamity, even as we turn our attention to a brighter future. It is my hope to hear a tale that inspires one and all to look forward. Now then, there's no better place for talk and Limsa than the drowning wench. Okay. Oh wait, am I going with him? I thought they were just going to ask me to go talk to him myself. Oh, come on, what's the harm? What's the harm? You get yourself killed, that's the harm. I ain't letting one so young sign up. Why do you want to become an adventurer so badly anyway? Richer? Guys, do you think he's richer than you? Bad joke. There's this place I need to go to. The problem is the Yellow Jackets won't let a child leave the city alone. I don't think I've ever seen like a fudging baby Makoti. Like, what do we've seen Child Elezen, and I think we've seen Child Hyur. Have we ever seen a Child Makoti before? Definitely not that I can fudging point out. Point out. Where's the hard? You don't have. This is what I mean, Westy. Half the time it's hard to tell what your portraits are. This stubby little tails. I don't even think I've seen it yet. I mean, it was in the previous frame probably, but I missed it. Have I not picked up a Wondrous Tales? No, you know I have, but I don't pay attention to my surroundings. So, if I was an adventurer, I'd be responsible for myself. I could go whenever I please, wherever I please. So please let me sign up. Oh my god, I see it now. It's tiny. I've got a responsibility to those I sign up. If I let someone what's clearly unprepared head out there and they end up hurt or worse, I wouldn't be able to live it down. Probably ninja. Don't even get me started on the damage it caused the guild's reputation, so you can forget about signing up till you're older. Much older. It has to be now, during the Rising. Why do you have to be so responsible? It's ninja. Can someone give Doom like 10 fudge points? It'll do nothing for her, but maybe she'll be happy with that. It comes with age. Now run along and get yourself home. Oh my god, I don't like the evil smirk they have. Yeah, I was gonna say quite like the backflippy ones looked like it repeated a few times, but like that's fine. That doesn't matter. Also, can I ask Westy, why do you have 35 plates? Is that all of the Disciple of Hand and land jobs as well as the war? 36. Is that because of all the combat jobs and the crafting and gathering jobs? Have you never had Wondrous Tales? That's the book you get from Chloe Oliope or whatever, right? In Ishgard? No, not in Ishgard, sorry. In Fudge, what's it called? The place. The other She's a child Makoti? I didn't know she was a child. I need to go back and have a look because I've talked to her like 4 times total. And I've never picked her as like a child. They're tied to gear sets. So you could have an infinite amount of gear sets and that will give you an infinite amount of portraits, which is actually not bad if you want to have like several different gear sets for the same class or job. She stood on a large fell step stool. Well, that would be why I haven't noticed, because I don't zoom in on her face. I just grab her book and leave. Like, maybe I have another look at some point then. So I get to see that the little cub's bent on becoming an adventurer, but I said no and sent her on her way. I can't help but worry. She doesn't strike me as the sort to get up easily. Oh no, she's just gonna leave. She's just gonna walk out the door. I had to impose with you. Reckon you could keep an eye on her? I'll do it myself, but I can't up and leave the tavern. The timing of the rising seems to be the essence of the little one. Intriguing, would you not agree? Let us ask her about that. I mean, you're dead. Now, the city's exits The nearest city exits the Tempest Gate over by the Arth Castle, so I suggest you begin by talking to Plindrail, the sentry yonder. Chat, we're gonna go over yonder. Yonder's such an interesting word. Magius, hello, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Oh, Idleshire, that's the one. That's the one! That's the place that starts with I and is not Ishgard, my oh my. Oh. It's annoying, I have to run to it. There's no teleport to Ishgard. I didn't mean Ishgard, I meant Idleshire. I know, that's why I said the wrong thing, Westy! I corrected myself. The lowlands of Lenosha wait you on the other side of the gate. Cool. DMs, guys, I'm finally gonna get a good look at what Chloe actually fudging looks like. Oh! Oh my god, how did I never notice? It's funny though, because like, I see that and I'm like, oh yeah, I recognize her. But I never like processed in my brain that that's a child. It's just a photo of Chloe Calliope, the fudging Final Fantasy XIV Wondrous Tales book Makodi girl. Like, it's nothing special. PG literally just went to Idleshire and went next to her and screenshotted. Like, that's it. You too can go to Idleshire and look at Chloe. Darren's behest, you say. As it happens, the girl of that description did come through just a moment ago. She was at the heels of Makodi Peddler, so at a glance one might think them parent and child, but the way she kept stealing glances behind her made me suspicious. So I led my comrade Ayoyo outside, and I expect she stopped the little one for questioning. If you're worried, you should seek her out. Good. Plindrail is on the ball. On the ball. We love Plindrail for that. Get caught, scrub. They saw straight through my disguise. Yeah, it's a bad disguise. Hello. And who might the two of you be? People who want to keep this one out of trouble. Sorry, I can't say this one. I sound like a sylph. So Badarian sent you after the little one. I was just about to ask her what she's up to. Richard, was it, dearie? Even without others telling you, you ought to know it's dangerous out here. What is it you want to do so badly you'd risk your life like this? It's something I need to see. It doesn't matter if it's dangerous, I have to go. Well, then why can't we just escort her? We understand you have your reasons, even so we cannot in good conscience allow you to wander the wilds alone. So here, I'd make a proposal. Rather than becoming an adventurer, why not employ the services of one? With a dependable adventurer at your side, you'd be able to reach your destination safely. This, I believe, is your best option. Yeah, and I want 2,000 gil for it. But I don't have any money! God dang it! What adventure would want to help a child anyway? I'll raise my hand. If you're happy with this humble vagrant... No, you can count on me. I may be, like, annoying and a mischievous little Lalafell, but I'm not going to be rude to a child. Or in front of a child. Debatable. I should be glad to provide suitable recompense in Rich's stead. While a part of me hopes this will lead to inspiration for the song, above all I feel compelled to lend a helping hand. As a client, it's something you need to bear in mind. You gotta give the adventurer your trust. Be honest with what exactly it is you need and she'll be able to help you all the better. Also, listen to what I fudging say! You want to go to a lighthouse in Lower Lenosha, it's named for one of the 12. I heard a rumor from a kid in town, you see. He told me ghosts appear there during the rise. You know, if you told me you wanted to go see some ghosts, I would have joined you for free! There's supposedly lighthouse keepers who died in a calamity and their spirit children away to the realm of the dead, but that's gotta be nonsense and I want to prove it. I mean, hey, I am right there with you. I want to see these so-called ghosts. I want to do some ghost hunting. I'll do a little bit of ghost hunting. I can do that. Can't help but be curious, I'll come along. Having a little Jacko ought to make things easier. That's outside the skirmish anyway. Being a cannoneer, I'm more at home blasting things from a distance. If you run into angry fiends on the road, they're all yours. I really hope this isn't an escort quest, but at the same time, I feel like it would be smarter to be an escort quest instead of, Rich is saying, I'll see you there, and then just like running off. What's your name, Adventure? Moomaloo Malulu. Nailed it. Oh, there's the minion already. Shoot. It's only 2 quests? As much as I'd like to accompany you. Saluna!
Once I complete all these minigames, you'll never have to hear this music ever again.
Oh, wow.
Like, literally never again.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. What's up with you? As much as I'd like to accompany you, someone should return to the Drowning Ranch to surprise Baderan of these developments. Yes, you go do that, buddy. You can't sing your bard songs about us if you're not here, but that's okay. Hear accounts afterwards. What you learnt and felt will also bring unique inspiration. I wish you enjoy an insightful excursion. We're gonna go ghost hunting. Ichi, please do not run over the little children. Getting ready for stream, but your throat's so... Oh no. I hope you look after your throat. I hope that the talking doesn't kill it. Because if it does kill your throat, you've been warned by me to not do that. Hope that helps. What are you playing tonight anyway? Are you playing more shoot, what's it called? Not Stardew Valley, the other one. Fields of Mistral? Yeah, no, good idea, good idea, good idea. Fields of Mistral, yeah, nice. You'll never have to hear this again ever proceeds to make the sub noise. I mean, that's the best part, Doom. That's what makes it so good. That's why I chose it as the theme. I thought, hey, this will be really funny. And it is, and I will never change it ever unless something else funnier comes along that I want to use instead. And then I might make this my follow sound or something, I don't know. I don't want to get rid of it. Look, a river, and there's some sort of strange animal. We sometimes see children out this way with their folks, but I take it you've never been. Actually, I have. It was a long time ago, though, before my parents died in the calamity. I actually... Just like real quick, like... I want to turn this off, to be honest. Zervin is too low population for me to worry about that right now. I like it at the orphanage. Everyone's really nice and I have lots of fun. That'd be Limlayan Shoals, I take it. It's an orphanage run by a former Sanguine Siren, in case you weren't aware. A fine place by your count. Hey, I have that mount. That's where Rich is from. I'll have one of my comrades contact her caretakers. Wouldn't do the 11 things she's missing. I know. I'm so like, what's the word? I believe wholeheartedly like a good 50% of those entrants are bots. 100%. Actually, here's a question I'm curious of. Just like hypothetically. Hypothetically. Can multiple FC members put an entry towards the same plot? Or is it like one entry per FC only? Like, hypothetically, you know? Next we'll make for Ocean's Embrace, up this here hill. Take it slow so you don't wear yourself down. Sure, yeah, because I'm wondering, like, if that's how it works. What ward and plot? It's Ward 5, and it's the only plot open. I think it's... Shoot, which one is it? I don't remember. Wait, I could check the timers, right? Plot 4, 5th ward. You can? I don't think I have enough people in my FC though, and I definitely don't have enough people with 3 million gil lying around. I can offer like another 2.7 million gil to go to whoever else wants to put money down on their house, but like I'm too poor, you know, like I can only do my best. Well, we're so high up, this is amazing. I felt the same way when I looked out from here for the first time. The bridge was built where a tidal wave sundered the land during the calamity. It's a symbol of our people's determination to rise above tragedy. Miss Darathia, that's the headmistress, said that we Laminsans work hard because we hate to lose and like what we do. What about you, Mimley? Do you like being an adventurer? I wouldn't want to be anything else. I'd rather not work at all. I mean, mood, but... Yeah. I mean, we'll see. It's just an idea at this stage. Just, you know, see if we can increase our chances. Go from like a less than 4% to like maybe a 10%. Like, you know, that could be huge. When I grow up, I hope I'll like what I do as well. My parents like what they did. I think when the calamity struck, they didn't run away. They were noble souls, Mr. Rothia said. She promised to tell me everything one day, but I don't know how to feel when they're gone and can't find the words. I wouldn't be a good client, so I'll think on it. She's just running off ahead? Don't let her run off ahead. She's gonna be so dead. We're gonna get there and the yo-yo's gonna like be like, I'm so sorry, your client's gone. Yeah, this would go fast if I just had a 2-seater mount and just got... I don't know what that was. Some sort of notification. That there's the Ocean's Torch, 1 or 2 lighthouses here that are named for gods. So Luna, hello. 2 more. What's 2 more what? Two more what? 2 more followers? Do you mean for your stream? Nice. I should actually give you a work. Hold on. That would be smart. Also, everyone else go give Selena support. Because they are at almost 150 followers and they're a good friend of mine and I really appreciate it. There's Ocean's Torch, 1 of the 2 lighthouses that are named for the gods. I said that beforehand. Is that doesn't even look like a lighthouse. We should figure out a time to play something together. Absolutely, actually. We'll figure something out. We'll figure something out. Yeah, Selena plays a lot of Minesweeper and Fields of Mystery and other games, but that seems to be what you're doing at the moment, right? Just those 2, pretty much all the time. Yeah, we should play Peak. Yep, I agree. The lighthouse keeper's a bloke named Roshniz. Oh, true, you are playing Uma as well. You can ask me about ghosts and anything else you like. Lighthouse keeper. I guess to pick a game. Like, any game, like, ever in the history of games, it's from a list, right? Like, surely it's from a short list. I'm one to talk? Wait, what am I one to talk about? Wait, what did I say? Who did I hurt? What did I do? My memory does not exist right now, Doom. You're gonna have to be more specific. How many months of it? No, I wasn't trying to attack Selena. I was just saying Selena plays other games. It's just at the moment they're playing a lot of Minesweeper and Fields. That's not an attack. That's like me saying I play a lot of games. I just haven't touched on other games except Final Fantasy 14 for 3 months. Actually, that's a lie. I've played other games off stream. And I've been kind of tossing up whether I go back into WoW again. But I'm scared that if I touch WoW again, I'll drop Final Fantasy. And that's not something I want to do. I'm not prepared to drop Final Fantasy. You need to get your subathon reward sorted. Oh, true! Wait, when's your subathon again? Is it next week? Is it next week? Hey, I play plenty of non-Final Fantasy games. Wait, hold on. Have I played any games outside Final Fantasy in the past 3 months, even off stream? I played Persona Phantom X for a bit. Played Peak twice. Yeah, it's looking rather rough for me, huh, guys? Oh, you did the subathon. Oh, that's right. You did do it and I missed it because things happened on that day. You're so right. I'm so silly. I'm so silly. Yeah. Make the rewards. Look, Doom. I said this when I first started Final Fantasy 2 years ago. When I played for 2 months straight, got through the entire Realm Reborn and like halfway through Heavensward. I said if I was to ever stop being a variety streamer, Final Fantasy 14 would be the game that I would pivot to. I 100% said I would pivot to Final Fantasy 14 if I was to not be variety anymore. Because I genuinely love this game. I love playing it. I love the streams of Final Fantasy have always been the best streams I've ever done. With some exceptions. But like generally Final Fantasy 14 is so much more enjoyable for me. And the community is so lovely. Like everything about it is just positives and pros. The only downside is I like to play a lot of different games. And so the reason why I'm still a variety streamer is because I want the opportunity to pivot to another game if a game interests me at any given time. Having said that, it's been 3 months. The time will come at some point based off of my past history of jumping ship when shiny new thing comes along. But we'll see. Arena, hello, how are you? Hope you're doing well. How's the hangover? I hope it's manageable. Peachy, you can? Can you maybe put in an entry number 2 for DFC, please? Maybe possibly, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Also, I figured out what this was. It was Peachy saying wee woo, jumping in and logging out. Nice. No. No, Peachy, no. I don't actually have a clip command. You actually have to, you know, make a clip. I know. Crazy concept that you have to make a clip. Also, I could have sworn something. Ah, there we go. I've done the thing. So that... Oh, no hangover this time? Just insomnia? Oh. I was gonna be, like, so happy for you, so excited, and then I was like, oh, it's insomnia. That's not as great. See you, Selena. Thank you for being here. I was literally, like, when I was like, hold on a second. I could have sworn. That was me going, why aren't you live yet? I thought you were going live. And then I saw you go live. Enjoy your stream, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. Poorly, because I didn't say it at all. Anyway. My father and mother were lighthouse keepers, you see, but they disappeared during the calamity when they were found. She wants to find her parents. She wants to see if she can see them. That's why you want to prove the rumor wrong. You couldn't stand people thinking your parents were doing terrible things. But part of me wishes the rumor was true, then I'd be able to talk to my parents again. There's so many things I'd like to ask them. Whatever the truth is, we'll find out soon. Let's keep going. That's so sad. It's working. Can you maybe put in an entry number 2 for DFC, please? Maybe possibly, I really appreciate it. Thank you, Peachy! I'm so glad I got my bot to work with the whole clip thing! Ugh. I'm a genius, what can I say? Anyway, thanks Peachy, I hate it. Saving the drink for the weekend, you're on beta blockers for your blood pressure. Ooh, I hope that goes okay. I hope the beta blocker blood pressure isn't because you're like suffering and dying, but like, sorry. I hope it's going well. Do look after yourself. Mm-hmm. The sea's frozen in the splash, isn't it? Oh, I mean, I guess. Oh no, not. What is it? Peachy, you can? You both clicked the same thing? Entry number 2 for DFC, please. Maybe possibly, I really appreciate it. I hate that you both clicked the same thing. It needs more than one copy because it's so good. Yeah, look, I would like to say I have regrets, but I don't regret it actually, because more clips is more viewership. You're gonna need me to go to you? Okay, give me a second. Sea's frozen in the splash, amazing. This area was hard hit by the calamity. On top of the tidal wave washing away big spots of land, the piece of dynamite came crashing down yonder. They say it caused ether to gush out of land and crystallize all at once. At that time, I was with Miss Dorathi. She was my mother's friend and she took me to a safe place. I was very little then, I didn't fully understand what was happening, but the calamity really was a frightful thing. I can't imagine how it was for father and mother. Dying, no suffering, yes, I know you got it because you found out even I know so many people with iron deficiencies and it really sucks. Yeah, I can teleport here after this. Unchecked for so long it's screwed your blood pressure. Yeah. I hope you're doing okay though. I hope the meds help and all that. And I hope you get better soon. Peachy, where the fudge are you? There you are. Hi. What? What? I thought you wanted me to come to you, and now, you know, that's fine. I know exactly where you've gone. I know exactly where you've gone. Don't worry, I'm smart. I've worked it out. Peachy, how the fudge did I beat you to it? Where did you teleport to? Peachy, really? That would have been closer. What was my favorite portrait? I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember all of them. and I don't remember what, like, a lot of those aren't exactly portraits I could, like, how do I explain it? It's like 1 million. And then you're gonna swap to your other character and I give you the 3 million. Is that right, Peachy? Oh, you can only trade 1 million at a time, can you? Ah, okay. Okay, yeah, so I liked a lot of the portraits. I want to say I liked most of them. For me, I can't pick a favorite off the top of my head. Honestly, I don't usually, unless it's like a massive standout, like that's fantastic and the best out of everything I look at, like just generally. Unless something like majorly stands out, I usually don't have a favorite of anything, to be honest. I do definitely have favorites of things. I'm not saying I don't have favorites. I do have favorites. But unless something like really stands out to me, like usually I don't just subconsciously have favorites that I enjoy more, you know? So I couldn't tell you what your favorite was. What my favorite was. If I want to like go through all of them again and like maybe think about picking a favorite, I could probably do that, but it would be a struggle. Can you really not put in 3 million in one go? Oh, you really can't. That's crazy. Your cat is smacking you? No. Peachy, did you need me to give you 3 million? Or did you only need me to give you 2.6 million? Isn't minus innocent to 1 million? Oh, that would make sense. Huh? Peachy, I'll just give you the 3. I'll just give you the 3. Because, like, let's be honest, if you win the... I was gonna say, if you win the house thing, I'm gonna owe you money anyway. Because I'm paying for the thing. You love how they're all potato... It's literally like, if Peachy declines this one more time, I swear. Because, like, here's the way it's gonna work, right? Is if I get the property on my character, then I've already paid the 3 million, and you can just give me the extra 400,000 or whatever if you want. But, like, at that rate, it doesn't really matter. But if you get it, I've already paid you, and I don't owe you anything. You know? I need to give you permissions? Oh, fudge, how do I do that? Fudge, you're right. You're so right. Promote, demote, food critics. They should have, housing. Wait. Which gives access to buying? I'm assuming it's this one. Nuggies! I was lurking in your chat, now I have to close that tab. Thank you for the raid, I hope you're doing well. How are things? I actually have no... Okay, here. How do I... Is there a way I can edit the hierarchy settings? Housing. Purchase land. There we go. Done. I've given you permissions now. How is everyone doing from Nuggy's stream? I hope you're doing well. I hope everyone's having a great time. How was your stream? No Moon Prism, hello. Nuggies, hi. Kiyuki, I'm so sorry. I can't pronounce names. I hope you're also doing well, though. Hello, welcome in. You made a lot of forbidden candy today. Yeah, I saw you were doing art. I didn't quite see what you were doing, but I hope you enjoyed it. What were you making, specifically? If you want to tell, I don't know. I'm just here with Peach Nut. We're just doing like we're doing the Rising like event, and then I'll be moving on to 5.1 MSQ. But I'm also seeing if we can get the property here for the FC, because this is the only FC house open for purchase for the lottery this week, and it's got 27 entrants, and Peach and I are 2 of them, and we're really hoping. We're really hoping it goes well. Thank you for the luck. I really want an FC house, like so bad. Because on Zervan, they're all fudging taken, like in every single, like, housing residential district, like everywhere in the server. And it sucks. Because, look, I'll see if I can show you. I probably won't be able to, but... Oh, I went to the wrong one. We made a pride flag gunbreaker job site. Oh, fudge, yes. Say no more. Say no more. I'm convinced. The purple carbuncle gun... We don't have any purple carbuncles. I want purple carbuncles. TB, hi, congrats on being 5th. How are you, TB? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, if you have a look at all these wards, like, every single one is taken up by annoying, like, what, some, like, same place, same thing. Anyway, it makes me very sad and upset, and I just like, I just want one. I just want one. They're probably so rich. They've probably got like bots doing it. Like that's the thing. Like the problem with the Zervan or any just the materia server. No, it's not too late to forge ahead. The problem with the materia servers is you get 9 wards in each one, and these 9 wards are the only wards you can buy FC houses for. And the entire ward is FC only. The rest of all of these wards is individual only. There's no mix. There's no mix on materia. It's one or the other. Just speedrun your weekly shopping because you want to get home. I hope the shopping went well, bro. I hope it wasn't like bad speedrunning and it was just like, it just took some time, but it was okay, you know? Speedrunning shopping is my preferred way to shop because I don't want to be in a shop for longer than I have to. They probably are doing submarines, but it just sucks because like, as you would have seen as I was going through, all the individual wards have are almost entirely completely empty. No one's buying houses in those, but the FC ones are full. It's like, just release more plots for FCs, please. They need so many more. They need so many more. They're also attracted to mass subs because being open to travel makes it easy to meet. They need to address that, like, really badly. Like, I understand they're trying to be realistic about how housing works, but, like, I'm already facing... Well, I have a fudging apartment. We're already facing a housing crisis in Australia. We don't need to have that same housing crisis in the OCE servers in Australia. Let me live out my fantasy dream of having a shared home for my FC. That is all. Thank you for coming to my complaint. Yeah. Well, now if I don't guess, what brings you to the torch? This kid over there thinks her parents are ghosts haunting the lighthouse. There wouldn't have to be 2 other people in chat material who you could convince to help unsink you through Crystal Tower. You know, there would exactly be 2 people. Well, at least 1 person in chat right now. I mean, am I part of chat? The thing is, I can absolutely help you to be yes. And then says I fixed up by picking some houses in each ward for either FC or private buyers. Well, see, that's the thing. They should just open some houses in the other wards for FCs. And they just aren't. And they haven't. Last thing, clicking a plug. Okay. 12 to 18 hours for a year to not get a house for another year. Is that... Are you talking about how they used to do it? Where it used to be like the first person in got the house? Is that what you're talking about? How that... Because that's how they used to do it, right? No, AJ, you're doing MSQ. Oh, you mean right this second, TB. I thought you meant generally. Oh. Okay. No, that's different then. Okay, not me. Not me then. Okay, I understand. Peachy and Westy on the... once it randomly opened. Yeah, because I was going to say, it used to just randomly open and you just had to be the one that happened to be the first one there after it opened, right? Like, that sucks. It's... Oh, yeah, no, there's... Yeah, no, you're right. You need 12 people because you need 4 for each, like, midway point. Yeah. This is... Yeah, that's a... TV, I'll see what strings I can pull to help out. Yeah, you can throw up a party finder, this is true. You'll probably get a lot of people interested. Try the party finder thing, and if that doesn't work, then I'll see if I can make an event and start inviting people to help out. And they had more houses just for FC over here than FCs would buy, and then they go inactive and the houses getting a look and nobody got... Wait, what? When they had more houses just for FCs over here than FCs would buy them and then go inactive, and the houses kept getting stuck in a loop and then nobody got a house. But isn't that the whole thing about auto demolition? Is... If the FC goes inactive and no one enters the house for 45 days, then the house is gone. that's a good thing, right? That's a good thing, right? I don't know. Ghosts during the Rising for me, for all my years as a keeper, I've not seen nor heard about such things at any lighthouse I know. It's certainly the sort of places children might believe haunted, though. Might be if someone mistook me or some laundry for a spectre. Laundry? So father and mother weren't ghosts after all. We can still go inside and have a look. I must say, it's a surprise to see Rato's little girl here. Your parents showed me the ropes when I was starting out as a keeper. He knows her parents. What a coinkydink. They had charge of Lim Lane's ring yonder. Nowadays it's on a little isle, but there used to be a stretch of land connecting it. A dangerous stretch it was, rife with nasty beasts. You needed to hire adventurers and grizzled ones at that, just to deliver supplies. You got the one person see the demo email, because yes, to send you an email reminder, hop on. Oh, yeah, true, they will. But, like, they're doing that anyway, though, Peachy. That's the problem. They're doing it anyway. It's not fair to those who would actually use it. See, my problem with that analysis, well, not necessarily problem, but the other thing to consider, though, Arwina, is that would happen regardless of if it's an FC or if it's a normal property, a normal estate for, like, a private buyer, right? Like, no, you're good. It can auto-demo. Like, the same thing applies for a private buyer. If a private buyer has a property or an estate and they're just not using it, and then they'll just log in when they get the email, they'll go to their house and then they'll not touch it again. It's the exact same situation. The difference is that there is no demand for private housing in Materia right now because all of the plots are completely fudging open for private buyers. Like, no one's taking them. But all of the FC ones are taken. They're completely full. We need less private housing because there is like over 100 fudging plots for private buyers that just no one's purchasing, no one's buying, no one cares for. But one single plot for an FC company in the whole server? And this is not just Zervin, this is like all the other servers too. It's ridiculous. Once they add workshops to personal houses, it'll help. Are they actually doing that? The Admiral FC houses will instantly fill again. Yes, but it will give more of an opportunity for the other people to actually put in something, right? Like, that, I mean, what you say about adding workshops to personal houses, it will definitely help. People are doing it for the submarines, that's 100% no doubt about it, that's what they're doing. But they should also still open up more FC houses, because the fact of the matter is that it doesn't get, yes, if you add more FC houses, it'll instantly fill. Absolutely, that's exactly what's going to happen. But currently, we have a bunch of completely empty plots, which no one's having. No one's getting them regardless. Like, at all. Nothing. No one's... Nothing, right? So, turn some of those completely untouched private ones into FC ones to give people more of an opportunity. Are they going to instantly fill? We're going to have the same problem? Yeah, probably. So maybe it's just a band-aid fix that doesn't solve anything. But, I don't know. I just want them to do something. It's been like this for months. Just a bunch of completely empty plots no one buys because they're not for FCs at all. They're just private buyers and no one cares for it. And it makes me sad. Anyway. Long story short, make submarines a thing that... Put workshops in normal houses and add more FC slots. Actually, I feel like if they add the workshops to private houses, then two things are going to happen. One, people are going to want private housing more, and FC houses will probably be more generally available because people will just grab up the private houses. And two, the crazy guild makers are going to have multiple subscriptions, multiple accounts, whatever. Like, yes, you can have one personal house and one FC house per server per account. Sure. But you know what else they're going to do? They're going to make multiple accounts, and then they're going to start taking up all the private housing as well. They're not just going to take up the FC housing, they're also going to buy out all the private housing. So now suddenly no one's going to be able to have a house. No? Are you sure? Personals aren't as appealing? But if they're doing it for the subs... No, but that's what they're saying though. They're gonna add workshops to them. So you will be able to do subs in them. Is that not what you're saying? Personal workshops and big on the inside things that claim to be work. I did hear about big on the inside. I want big on the inside. So badly. No. Okay, so what's the workshop for then? I thought the workshop was the subs. You can hand off FC so you can inherit like one per character. Workshop is FC house. Yes, but Westy, what they're saying is they're going to make workshops for private housing. That's what we're saying, Westy. They're going to implement workshops in private housing. So if they do that, then all the private houses, like I'm concerned all the private houses are going to be bought up too by all the same people with their multiple accounts. I don't know. I just really hope whatever they do, it fixes the problem, because like it's pretty clear that a lot of the FC houses are being taken up by bots or people with multiple accounts, so that way they can abuse the submarines and get like millions of guild, which they can then use for profits. Right? 100%. TB, Westy's literally trying to help you with a party finder. That's so funny. Yeah, I don't know what the solution is, but clearly I'm concerned that, you know, if they do that, then all the people are just going to grab up all the private housing for subs, and then suddenly no normal player is going to be able to do anything. And I feel like genuinely the only way to fix this problem is going to be to stop with limited housing plots and to actually just change it so that it's not really something they can easily change, but like as an example, the way World of Warcraft is doing their housing is you can have neighborhoods, and you can be in a neighborhood with your friend group or with a guild, which is a free company for World of Warcraft, and like you can basically generate your own instance and invite whoever you want to the instance. So you can have neighborhoods with all your friends, with specific people, and like there'll be an unlimited amount of instances available. Are they going to do that? Probably not. I don't see Square Enix doing it, but like that's a solution that will allow people to have their little neighborhoody vibe with like your little wards and all your people nearby that you can have your little houses with, whilst at the same time not making people, you know, have absolutely no house whatsoever because everyone else has taken up all the plots. That's just me. Square Enix has a way of dealing with multi-accounts. One of your husband's old FC mates tried it and they got banned. At the same time, though, it is a game of cat and mouse, right? It's a game of cat and mouse. Square Enix will catch people who are abusing the multi-account system, and then the multi-account system will find ways to get away from Square Enix. And there'll be a lot of back and forth, and yeah, and then there's that as well. And I wasn't sure what the TOS was, but if that's allowed as long as you have multiple subs, I feel like that's kind of, it's a bit of a, how do I explain it? I feel like that's a relic of old MMOs from like a, you know, long ago, because multi-blocking used to be really popular in like the early 2000s when MMOs were like getting big and people would have multiple accounts and they'd play multiple accounts at once, and that used to be just the thing. But these days, and to be completely honest, I see absolutely no legitimate reason why anyone needs to multi-box. Like, legitimately. Maybe there are some legitimate use cases of multi-boxing, and if that's the case, totally valid. Oh, I think bards do it a lot for their performances. So I guess that makes it a bit hard. But my understanding of multi-boxing in MMOs is 90% of the time it's for a bunch of people to earn a bunch of money so they can sell it for real-life profit. Yeah. Get rid of that fudging dude. Exactly, Peachy. Get rid of him. He can get out of here. You have multiple subs for setting up these FCs and moving items and guild. See, and that's, I feel like that, and that's what makes it hard, right? Like, most of the time people are using it for illegitimate purposes, but there are legitimate use cases, like setting up FCs, moving items between characters, whatever. Like, you're not abusing the game, you're just making things easy for yourself. So I feel like maybe that's a thing where, like, you can have up to a certain amount, and then after that, it's like, you're not allowed, but it's hard. No, they've not invaded Materia. They have not. Materia is fine. But the thing is, Weeaboo Police is just so well known among Final Fantasy that everyone knows who they are. I'm pretty sure they're only in, like, certain NA servers. That's exactly it, Tibby. You wouldn't be able to, would you? And that's sort of the point. It's a lot easier said than done to just ban multi-boxing. And, you know, and that's why it's a game of cat and mouse. It's so hard to, like, stop the people who are abusing the system and abusing the game mechanics and doing it for a profit, and making sure at the same time that you're not getting people who are innocent, that you're not getting the false positives and stuff. You know, like, that's the tough part. It's not easy, and it's not just something that you can do with a snap of your fingers. And as you say, you could absolutely have that, right? And you don't want to get them caught up either. it's one of those things where it's like the easy solution would be to have some magic ability to determine who's doing it for, you know, illegitimate purposes to exploit the game and make a bunch of money and sell thousands upon thousands of millions of gil for real life profit and like, you know, or like whatever. Like it's really hard to stop them without getting people who just have multiple characters because they want to transfer items easier and like have little bard orchestras and you know, do whatever. And it just sucks. It sucks. Twisty, I was wondering what in the world you're on about. One time you tried to set Weeby Please with running around limbs just saying it was love. That was funny. That was actually funny, Peachy. I forgot about that. Peachy literally walked up to one of them. It wasn't on stream. I think we were in a voice call at the time. Peachy walked up to the entire... She made a brand new character as a Lalafell. Walked up to the entire fudging Weeaboo Police crowd. Said uwu amongst other things. And nothing happened. Not a single thing. Let's not distract AJ. Here's my MSQ to do, and I haven't. Yeah. No, listen. TV. Shh. A dangerous stretch it was, rife with nasty. The worst part is, TB, I'd already read this as well. I had read this dialogue box, and went back to chat. I didn't even advance it.
Back by unpopular
demand. Oh my god, it's Akai!
Me!
Look at Akai dodging all those explosions and stuff. How are you, Akai? I hope you're doing well. Please tell me about my parents. They left me in limbs of Laminza during the calamity and died in the tidal wave. Lizard! Why did they go out there even though it was so dangerous? What was going through their minds? I want to know. Ooh-woo. I was stationed elsewhere at the time, so I only read this in the report, but your folks did everything they could to protect the Layon's ring. Lizard. They built a breakwater using anything and everything they had on hand, but in the end there was no stopping such a monstrous wave. Countless souls went missing when it struck, and the Maelstrom mounted search and rescue operations. I joined in the effort, but I'm afraid they were never found. Why, you guys? Why with the animal noises that I will not repeat? No, though your folks didn't die in vain. By manning their lighthouse to the very end that day, they guided many vessels safely to shore and saved many lives. They really were noble souls, like Mr. Rathia said. You're gonna commission you as a lizard? What do you mean you're gonna commission you as a lizard? Wait, hold on. Akai, I'm intrigued. Do explain. Do elaborate further, please, for the chat and me. And the chat. Probably mostly me, but also the chat. If I could choose, I wish they were still here. No, I know you mean the lizard redeem, but what do you mean by you're going to commission yourself as it? Wait, you'll say, wait, have you actually gotten in progress? Oh my god, Akai's actually commissioning herself as a lizard redeem. That's crazy. God, watching me on Twitch and play Love and Deep Space at the same time is difficult. Multitasking can get very difficult. Trust me, I know. I get distracted on stream all the time and I should be playing the video game. I get it. This is just a thought. How would you like to stay the night and hear more about you folks? It'll only be the mundane everyday things, but what I know I'd be glad to share with you. I don't know, stranger danger. I'd like that very much. Stranger danger. We're just gonna let this kid just like go with some random... I was gonna do whatever he wants with the... Okay, let's have a look at this cool lizard redeemy thing. Oh my god! Wait. I'm sharing this with the stream chat. I don't know why you sent it to me in DMs. I'm sharing this with the stream chat. Guys, do you want your own lizard redeem? Guys, do you want your own lizard redeem? That looks so freaking cool though, actually. Now I kind of want one, to be honest. I don't know how I'd do it though, because I've got my little fudge guy and he probably won't fit very well. But... Good morning, Mimily. Oh, there's an ad in 2 minutes. Ah, the cutscene will be done by then. Wait, I stayed over the night too? Oh, that's perfectly fine then. No slots left. That is devastating. That's devastating. I didn't even check. Well, you know, we could always keep an eye on it in future. There were 300! That's crazy. Look, to be honest, based on how the previews look, I could absolutely see all 300 slots going like that. At $5? You're so right. That's crazy. Way to make, like, fudging $1,500 so fast. I mean, granted, it's not going to be so fast. Like, it's still going to be, like, a lot of work put into it. Like, obviously, it's not, like, an instant success. I mean, yeah, TBR was considering it, too. Well, everyone, put that on the wish list for next time the commissions open up again, and then you all grab them there, right? Like, they're gonna be drawing for a while. But that's, like, why your character here is so good for artists, right? Like, it's most of the, like, outline and everything is already done. It's just, like, the additions on top of that. So it cuts down on their work a lot, which is really good for them, but it's still a lot of work. Yeah, there are probably many on VGen as well, absolutely. Who here knows the radioactive shrimp situation? I don't have a clue what you're talking about, no. I got up early to look at the lighthouse where my mother and father? Father and mother used to be. Whatever, words are hard. Need more TBRT. I have, like, a list of emotes I want to make, like, to add to Twitch, but I haven't gotten around to them yet. And I think Beth's been busy, so I haven't actually gotten around to, like, actually asking Beth if she can get started on them yet either. You need to do more Discord emotes? Yeah, I have so many emote ideas that I will be out of Twitch emote slots. So I'm just like, the rest can just go to Discord, but they need to be made first. For the longest time, I felt as though they'd abandoned me. I want to see them one more time so I could ask them why they had to go, and to tell them I miss them. Ad break time! At TikTok. There's a links and memes channel on the Discord, Alwina. You can put that there if you can even hear me right now, which you probably can't because it's ads. I'll be back in like 3 minutes, and hopefully the moment the ads are done, I like finish this entire cutscene and quest in like 30 seconds. Is that gonna happen? No, because I'll get distracted. But you know what? You'll never find out. Or you will in like 2.5 minutes time. I'm gonna shut up and have a stretch. I'm having a stretch, guys. You should do it too. Hello everyone, I have returned. Crazy concept, I know, coming back when the ads are over. I mean, I haven't yet watched the TikTok, but I watch it in a bit later because I saw it in the Discord. And no, I've not seen it before. I have no idea what this is. Considering budget isn't likely going to be possible, I don't even know what that is, but that's fine.
Very big veiny penis. I'm sure you've seen it before.
FXs, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I forgot tomorrow is Friday. Look, what I will say is, depending on how Pika is going, I might cancel stream tomorrow. But currently everything's okay. So assume there will be a stream unless I say otherwise. And if there is a stream tomorrow for Friday, I'll be unlocking Eureka on stream. I don't know how long it's gonna take or like how it's gonna work. I just know I'm gonna be unlocking it and then giving it a go, if I can. Basically, like, I want to do it on stream tomorrow. Is what I'm trying to say. Hi, Peachy. I'm reading Thaxos's message, trying to say hi to Thaxos, but Thaxos said hi, Peachy, so I said hi, Peachy. Hi, Thaxos. How are you? I hope you're doing well. No, I've not got Pika back. I'm getting him back tomorrow. He's at the vet now, and he's doing a lot better, but they still don't know what the cause of the problems is. So there's a little bit of concern there because a lot of his, like, the metal tests have come back negative. They're pretty sure he has liver disease, but that can be managed with medication. I mean, I say that as if it's not serious. It is serious. He'll probably be on medication the rest of his life, but it can be managed. But they don't know where it came from or what caused it. Because the metal detection came back negative. And the other, like, screenings that they've done haven't shown anything either. So it's just, like, liver disease out of nowhere, and they don't know why. Once a week for Eureka is a good idea. Best way to level in there is doing the weekly challenge log, which is easy in the group. Cool. Well, as I was saying, like, I want to do more Final Fantasy community things. Like, obviously, like, I get people in to help me with, like, dungeons and raids all the time. But, like, an actual, like, dedicated community day where we just do community Final Fantasy would be, like, a lot of fun. So, like, if we do that Eureka now every Friday to start off with, and then we, like, do other stuff. Like, if I make it the community stuff, that could be really good. And spawning, and I don't know what that means. We'll work it out. It'll be fine. But yeah, anyway, so long story short, I'm getting Pika back tomorrow, and I'm going to be keeping an eye on him. And depending on how he's doing, then stream will probably be okay like normal. But if things aren't going well, then I will cancel stream to look after him more, if that makes sense. Yep, so as I said, Wesley, don't know what that means, and that's okay, because I don't want spoilers! In the end, they went and he goes still. Oh my god. I have no idea why I just coughed up a little bit of acid. Oh, I hate that. Does that happen to you guys too? Or am I just like dying secretly? In the end, they went and he goes, I'm glad I could learn about my parents. Yeah. It made me realize I want to become someone who helps others like them and you. Probably stress related. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what it is. None of us know what it is. I mean, it probably is stress, to be honest. It's been a really freaking stressful week. The older you've gotten, the more you get. I don't get a lot of it. So it's probably as Nagi says. Just the stress. Hey, Rigadin, can you give us a ride home? Just, like, put us on your shoulders and stuff? Laughs and cries a millennial. I mean, yeah, mood, though. Yeah, it could be better. Thank you for coming with me, both of you. You're very welcome. You can always come if you need anything. Just know we're trying to sneak out. Yeah. Yo's been here for the whole Rising, like, event, basically. Well, right from outside the city, anyway. Be seeing you richer. I hope that one day you become richer. But, I have to go all the way down there. Which is part of the last one, too. See, I would know this if I played the game during everything, which I did not. There's to say I don't know it. Hooray. The millennial curse is looking babyface or at least younger for longer, but having a myriad of health issues instead. See, I don't have a myriad of health issues. I have a myriad of, okay, I say myriad. I don't have a myriad. I have anxiety and depression. And as far as millennials go, that's a pretty good amount of things to have. Welcome back, my friend was young, richer, able to find what she sought. Having said that, I haven't had depression in a while, so I'm okay with that there. To be very clear, the depression is under control in that I currently do not have it. The anxiety, though. Her true purpose was to see if the ghosts were her parents who were taken by the calamity. The tale is born where someone acts in the name of another. As there are so many tales out there, it's impossible to know every single one. No, you're so right. You're so right, Arena. And you're like, you're right. You're right. It is health. It is health. Absolutely. You are correct. But so many people still don't consider it just as important as normal health. When it absolutely is. Mental health, physical health, it doesn't matter. They're both important. They're both so important. And you're so right. I shouldn't be saying, oh, it's not health, it's mental health. Because that is health. And I stand corrected. You're always depressed? I'm so sorry, Kai. I hope you're doing okay. But also mood, I feel that. I get it. Thank you, Mimely, not only for granting Rich's wish, but providing me with inspiration. Exactly. And the reverse is also true. If you don't tend to your physical health, you'll also cause mental health issues. Like, it's you know, they both impact each other. Like, absolutely. Kai, I hope you get some sleep. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. I'll talk to you later. Go take care. Go get rest. Sorry, I haven't been messaging you recently as well, but like, as I said, I've been dealing with Pika and literally everything else has taken like 0 priority right now. Like... I say that as I've still been streaming, but it's been like my only escape. It comes to me, a verse for all who strive onwards this day and every day. You're gonna sing a song? But there's no voice acting, so we're not even gonna hear it, which is so sad. Am I having a fudging echo right now? That's crazy, guys. Minstrel plays one fudging note. Suddenly I see Heidelin. Wait! Don't go! Greetings, Warrior of Light. Me like, who the fudge are you? Oh, look at all those cute minions. I want the Tonberry one and I want the purple one, I think, and the Moogle. I think I have the rest. You ran this earlier with your girlfriend and made up a tune on the spot for the song he writes. You don't remember it now? We might still hear it, and then you'll remember it, and it'll be okay. Oh, no, wait, you made up a tune. Wait, so you're trying to tell me he doesn't even play a tune? He just says some words? We get text and that's it? We don't even get any music? That's so sad. That's devastating. I know, I have the kitty and the puppy. That's what I'm saying. I have all of these except for the Tonberry, the Moogle, and the purple one. I have all the others. That's Yoshi P? Oh my god, the face makes sense now. This is a world that exists outside reality. Could it be a dream? A flight of fancy conjured by your weary mind? Perhaps, or perhaps not. Okay, yeah, okay. Thanks for the spoilers, guy. No, I'm kidding. It's Yoshi P. I see that now. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Yoshi P, and I've beckoned you here that I might express my gratitude. For long years, we've walked together with you on this grand adventure. It is a never-ending journey, one that shall continue tomorrow as surely as it does today. The most natural of things. Until we have to shut our servers down, but let's not talk about that. That'll ruin the immersion. I can't read names properly. Shut the fudge up, Westy. I'm calling him Yoshi P. When you work for Honda, you're gonna name and shame. Oh, let's go. They let things get so bad at the plant that you're in that your resulting anxiety triggered migraines. It does trigger migraines. The entire environment spikes your blood pressure was already... Oh my god. Yeah, nah, fudge that, Alina. I'm so sorry that happened to you, and I'm also so glad you got out of there. That is absolutely disgusting. I'm so sorry. People lovingly call him Yoshi P. He even calls himself Yoshi P. Westy, it's like a nickname. It's like you calling me AJ instead of insert legal name here. Not that you don't know my legal name anyway, because you don't, but like, come on. Along the way, I've endeavored to keep my gaze firmly fixed upon the future. Of late, however, I've been keenly reminded we must occasionally look back upon the path we've walked that we might remember the lessons learned. Wait, Nuggies, what? Wait, where did that come from? Wait, who's gay? I want to know. In the course of our adventures, it seems I too have grown. Oh, he said keep your gaze fair. Oh. I get it now. I get it now. I'm silly. To learn from successes and failures, both and forge ahead with humility and sincerity. This is what I have resolved to do at Journey's beginning, and I resolve to do so anew. Nothing would please us more to continue having you at our side in the road ahead. And I pray that upon this journey of life that we have the honor to share, the light of the crystal shall ever shine. Now, the time has come for this vision to end, time for your eyes to open from this waking dream. The world shall yet endure, and as we continue to make our way, I pray that we shall have occasion to meet again. So that day, I wish you the happiest of journeys, fare you well. See yourself out? I don't get it. I don't get it times 2, guys. Why are we talking about firmness? I breathe. Most happenings in our lives have no bearing on the fate of the world. More often than not, they go unobserved and unremarked. But you, my friend, gather up such forgotten tales and see them delivered. In so doing, you bring joy, and as a token of my gratitude, I dedicate to you this song, a song of journeys fulfilling. As we gaze. I mean, I guess. Wait, he played one fudging note and that's it? Oh, never mind. In gleaming gold the sun does rise, the brownless sky it calls. In silver pale the path of men, a white and endless pall. So far away the guiding light that you do now espy, but flames of life that warm in part to comfort and inspire. That doesn't even rhyme. That's me! Take heart, my friend, for here we stand and so we shall remain. Your destination reach you shall, but by memories refrain. Oh, I thought there was going to be one more verse. I have no doubt that you, Richer, and a yo-yo shall give rise to great many more tales. Your tales in particular may be more varied than those of others. There may be times when you face great hardships and the weight is more than you can bear. At such time, I bid you remember this. No matter how great your burdens, the tales that you have gathered shall ever be your strength, a beacon to light your way in the darkness. But I'm in Shadowbringers and I'm bringing the darkness, so how does that work? If we say a specific form item, we could all get in trouble. So anyway, one of my emotes is like a buffering emote because I feel like that's very applicable to me in many situations, including this one right now, because what? What? Maybe I just need like a button on my stream deck that just adds a little buffering gif above my head. I feel like that would be rather appropriate. Or maybe a channel point redeem? Yeah, exactly. See, you get it. You get it. Gib. You've unlocked the toy chest. Wait, what? Wait, no. Wait, are you telling me this is my first toy I've ever unlocked in this entire goddamn game? There's no way. Nah, there's no fudging way. I see, okay. Listen, you can say a word in chat without... Well, okay, let me take that back. You can say that word in chat without getting banned. Presumably. Such a weird reward. Not gonna lie, I had to ask people if there are any Dawn Trail spoilers because I saw the fudging minion and I fudging recognized it from all the fudging Square Enix socials, by the way. Square Enix socials have actually spoiled that character for me. I don't know anything about them, but I know that they exist because of Square Enix themselves and no one else. So the fact that they've thrown that minion in the fudging completely unrelated to Dawn Trail questline is like extra confusion for me. I do not see it. He's a player favorite character. Right, and that's fine, but my point is, I would have no idea he exists except for Square Enix themselves. For a company that's so scared about like fudging spoiling everyone and wanting people to not spoil for each other. They're like, whatever. Oh. Wait, so it wasn't my first minigame? Then why the hell did I get the notification that I unlocked the toy chest? I already had the toy chest unlocked. Guys, I'm so confused right now. Anyway, whatever, it's not important. We're going to speak to Chinese and we're going to finally continue the main story quest 1.2 hours into the stream. I'm so sorry to everyone. I'm so sorry. My UV first optional unlock? No, because I've done the Hildebrand quests and they're completely optional too. The Hildebrand quests are optional and you get the you get some of them through that. It is so not that hard to confuse me at all. I'm very easily confused. You procrastinate closing, guys. Yeah, you really have, Doom, but thank you for being here. I appreciate it. You go get some sleep. Catch you later. Maybe even tomorrow, but that depends on if you're going to continue being good with your sleep schedule. So fair, Moon Prism. So valid of you. The old memory hasn't let me down. The chest contains canisters filled with a dashedly potent insulating powder capable of halting the flow of ether in a Talos. We need to only get within throwing distance of one and let fly, thus disabling them without damaging them. Ingenious. It's almost 4 AM and you gotta be up before Doom, stop talking in chat, go to bed. Stop! Go to sleep. You thought Square outlawed OP? No. Fun fact, Tibby, okay? I know that not a lot of people know this because you're all your little young generations, okay? You're all your little, like, kids who've been spoiled by all your fancy techno tools, but back in my day, not actually me because I didn't do it myself, back in my day, we used to RP by typing out descriptions of our characters in text chat and describing what we were doing to the others nearby, because the game didn't give us all the tools at our disposal to like illegally mod it with every single thing we ever possibly wanted, okay? We used to actually have to like use our imaginations. I know, it's really hard for you guys. I think my work here is done. An old trick of the trade, nothing more. Once disabled, it should be simple enough manner to get them to march on your more. More extensive repairs can wait. Game you grew up, well, fudge. Okay, way to beat me at my own game then. I was simply referring to like, you know, the early MMORP that used to be done in like, you know, World of Warcraft and like RuneScape and like all the really ancient, you know, first ever MMOs of our late 90s, early 2000s. And you're over here like, actually, want some video game? You're old. Yeah, look, I'm not gonna like call you out, Tibby, but you definitely aged yourself with that reference, okay? I don't have an exact date, but I imagine that there are quite a few people who may or may not be in chat now, or may not watch the VOD, that have no idea what IRC actually even is. So congrats on that, that's pretty impressive. And I respect that. I respect it. Ordinarily, this is where I'd ask you to run along and do the deed, but as I've said before, it's high time we learn to stand on our own 2 feet. Most of doing involves descriptions. That's exactly what I was saying. Like, that's I find the text descriptions like fascinating. It's not even that I know it's not old nuggies, but like, you know, the amount of people on the internet now that are like, you know, not even in their 20s yet. Like, that's where we're at, nuggies. We're on a platform run by less than 20-year-olds. Probably not, but like, you know what I mean. We're not even that old. We're not that old, Nuggies. There is a very significant portion of the population that thinks we are. And that's sad. That is so sad. I get it. Thankfully, throwing canisters is something even I should be able to go into retirement community. I mean, look, Nuggies, all I'm saying is, if we could retire right now and live out the rest of our lives really well, that would be phenomenal. Like, if I had the capacity to be in a retirement community right now and not have to work and still have a great rest of my life without, like, while still being able to pay for all my everything. 2003, your bones. Oh no. 2003 is only like 22 years. It's not even that old. Not. I was in prep in 2003. Dude, go to bed! You're in your mid to late 30s and you still got asked for ID at the liquor store the other day? That's what we want to hear, Tibby. Congratulations. Your teenagers keep showing up on Dad Rock Station. Oof. Yeah, Doom, that one's rough. That's rough. They're just moving onto cruise ships because it's cheaper. Oh my god, I did hear about that and I thought it was like exaggeration. To be honest, I still think it's exaggeration. However, I also wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't. Thank you, Alwina. That's what I'm saying. Elevator and grocery store music. I mean, elevator music and grocery store music is. I guess once you hit that point, it is like it's just like, oh, now it's old. Estrogen is magic. So fair, Tibby. So fair. Love that for you. Love that for you. Yeah, wrong dino. How true it is the wrong dino. It's so funny how you two did this to confuse people in your own community. It's confusing everyone. No, Nuggies, please don't. Doom's actually leaving. If you do that, you'll both be gone. Like, oh man. Even if the tallies ain't fate, there's 101 other things out there waiting to make a meal of you. You and Peachy trying to race through these raids, see who gets to each boss room first. Wait, but aren't you both doing the raid at the same time together? Question mark. Aren't you in the same raid? Oh wait, I get you. You finish a boss and you both race to the next one. Okay, for whatever reason, I interpreted that as like, okay, in my defense, Westy, I watched a video recently, I can't remember who from a Final Fantasy XIV creator, talking about like the first turn of the Coils of Bahamut, not the first turn, the first tier of the Coils of Bahamut and like the Race to World First from way back when. And I was watching that, and I have like, when I think of like a raid race in my mind, because I watched it like yesterday, that's what comes to mind, is I think of like raid groups like trying to race to world first or whatever. So when you were saying like you and Peachy were racing, I was thinking like to see who would beat which boss first and finish the raid first, not that you were literally physically running from one boss to the next to see who can get to the room beforehand. So, the Twisters. That entire video, oh, I love that video. I love videos like that. They're my favorite things to watch. And yes, I am taking recommendations for non-spoiler Final Fantasy XIV long-form video essay content. Whichever Dino's supposed to go to bed but doesn't will get my sliding paws out. Yeah, that's Doom. That's Dino Doomy. You love that they brought back Twisters for the SR. I don't know what that means, but no spoilers, please. I do love though that like Square Enix waited for like Blue Garter to actually complete that boss fight and complete the that particular raid before then going, lol, the rest of you suck, we've made it easier. But look, someone else did it, so get good, scrubs. Which is essentially what's happened, let's be real here. That as it may be, Kaishia, but Rendon asked me with solving this problem, and I will not sit idly by while others risk everything to see my harebrained schemes realized. Not this time. Well, exactly, they needed to prove it wasn't broke, but like, I mean, yes, someone needed to win so that way everyone else could know it wasn't broken, but I feel like Square Enix knew it wasn't broken entirely. They always knew it wasn't broken. They just wanted to show everyone else up and say like, hey, look, you're all wrong. It was never broken, you fools. Look, someone did it before you because they're better than you. You suck. Like, what I will say is that video got me super excited to actually begin doing raids myself because I love raiding. I loved it in WoW. I want to do it in this game. Anyway, the longer it takes me to get 3 MSQ, the longer it takes me to get to raiding. So, which isn't to say to me a thought of it doesn't fill with dread. Truth be told, I can't feel my legs. I can't feel my legs. Well, exactly, they didn't believe them. Of course they didn't. And that's exactly why Blue Garter will always be the best, 10 out of 10. Because they didn't care what people thought would be possible or impossible. They did their own thing and they fudging beat everyone. And I love that. Your cats can give pretty good happy paws, so you'll have them slap too. Oh my god. Wappy paws, yeah. We'll slap Doom, but I think Doom has actually gone to bed. She's not messaged in chat, which means she's gone. If I'm to prove I'm a man worth following, I must lead by example. Well said, Master Chai. Yeah, here, I don't know what we're doing, to be honest. I was very distracted. You should go without saying I have no intention of dying for this. I've always preferred living to see the fruits of my labors. To make sure I do, I will require your help. It is as Kaishia says, these lands are dangerous if one is not careful. I would ask you to use my spyglass to look out for any beast that could get in the way of my work. I'll also need you to alert me when it is safe to subdue the Talis. Understood? Good, and let's be off to the quick way through the North Gate and see if we can't find a suitable vantage point for you. It's not chubby tummy, it's just how they are, okay? I'm not body shaming the Lalafell. No, I do love it. I'm actually also going to swap back to Dark Knight because for story purposes, Dark Knight is the canon class. Can't forget the stompies. Like fudging penguins waddling along. Keep a lookout for danger and alert Chinese when it's safe to incapacitate the Talos. You may move the spyglass as well as zoom in and out. Point it at Chinese and give the signal to sneak near the Talos with left click. Okay. Objective favorably spotted along the way. Give the signal. Oh, I have to wait for him to turn around. Get rid of the what? How dare you? Would it? What's the? I want to see the 1.0 walk cycle, but also I love the waddle. How dare? How dare? That's so funny. The B slider for Lalas does nothing to him. What's the B slider? Oh, that slider? Why does it even exist? That's what I've always wanted to know. Why does it exist? It ruins serious cutscenes. If the world is gonna ruin serious cutscenes for you, don't play Lalafell. That's kind of their whole vibe, okay? Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't play a Lala. And I will stand by that. Yeah, it does a little bit, but not much. Look, to be honest, I kind of feel very uncomfortable with it even existing for Lalafell. Like, yes, technically they are adults, but they look like kids. They shouldn't even have that slider. Like, honestly, I would not be mad if they took it away. I did it. I did it. Let's move on to another Talos, shall we? Oh, shoot. These things also can't be looking. Okay, they're gone. They're looking away. I don't know if that's looking away enough. Wouldn't having them make them look less like kids? Look, that is certainly an opinion, and I won't fault you for having that one. But I feel like bad actors will not care whether or not they look like kids, and will, you'd rather them look more like the adults that they are. No, that's the thing, right? My concern isn't the fact that, oh, they are kids and people are going to take that the wrong way. My concern is that they very much look like kids. And I don't think I need to say the rest. I think my point's kind of made. Too much of a chubby stomach for that to work. They'd have to make Lalas not chubby first. Look, I don't mind the fact that they do look like kids. It's just one of those things where it's like, it's something to keep in mind that when you have a race that looks like children, that there are going to be creeps out there that will see a breast slider, and I'd rather that just be removed. You know? I'm just saying. This is why we can't have nice things. Yeah. You may leave the next one to me, Mimely. What, he's gonna take care of it himself? He's gonna get in so much trouble. Watch him run at it and just get, like, instantly spotted. Then we're gonna have to save his life. Oh, he did good. I mean, but like... Well, no, I say but like, and that's a really bad start. I don't quite get what you mean. I mean, making them look like adults. Wouldn't that help, though? If they looked like adults, then that solves the problem, because they are adults, right? Or am I misunderstanding what you mean? I might be misunderstanding what you mean. That should do it. Now we all have to get... Wait, now we have all we need to proceed. I was gonna say, I don't like how the dramatic music is still there. Yes, Nuggies! Oh my god, the gnomes and dwarves... Well, I guess dwarves have always looked like adults for the most part, but Baldur's Gate 3 did a really good job with making smaller races look like adults. 100%. Such a good job with it. I see, Alwina. I think I get what you mean. I think I see where you're coming from. They turned them into looking like adults so they could justify what they're doing, even though it's not justified. I can scarcely believe it. It was a reckless, foolish plan, but somehow it worked. I did it. You did it, Chinas! You did it! I'm so proud of you! Master Chai, I believe I owe you an apology. Your plan to replenish Yulmor's food stores shows forethought and sound judgment. What's more, it is you planned your time at Daedalus Stoneworks as a quick little lead, as evidenced by the extraordinary company you keep. You, sir, are more than qualified to be the next mayor of Yulmor. You can't type and cook at the same time? It's fine, I knew exactly what you meant. I hope you're cooking something nice. Well, I mean, it's not like you'd be trying to cook something disgusting, but, you know, sometimes that happens. Sometimes you try to cook something really good and it comes out trash. And then you cry because you've wasted all your time and effort, and then you just end up buying takeaway because you don't want to have to try to cook something else because it's late, and then you just spend money. Anyway. I thank you for your vote of confidence, but the fact remains I'm wholly ignorant of the world of politics, which is why I'd ask you to join me and grant Yulmor the benefit of your counsel. I'd be honored. Yay! I'm so proud of them. When the people behold these Talos, I have no doubt they'll lend you their support. It would seem Yulmor's leadership is at last in capable hands. Would you not agree? I would agree. We should probably be getting back soon, Master Chai. After you've tinkered with the Talos and all that, Lady Chai's worried sick. Look at that waddle. It's such a good waddle. Comfort food. Nice. Comfort food's always good. Yeah.
Right. Right then. Form a line and make for Yulmor.
People are gonna think that they're under attack. I feel like the population's gonna see these giant things going towards them and they're gonna think they're getting murdered. You lost Peachy. Did Peachy Pokeball? Did the trainer recall Peachy to swap in for the next Pokemon? Oh, you're gonna take a nap. That's so valid. Peachy, I hope you get a good nap. Thank you for being here. Go get some sleep. Your savior. So glad you got them done, Tibby.
What's that noise?
What's that noise? Yeah, they're gonna panic.
Right, run away, Talos. Call the guard.
Yeah. See, look, Shinaz, you really should have thought that one through. You should have gone ahead. I wish the Warrior of Light was smarter, so I could have been like, hey, maybe that wasn't a good idea. Maybe you should go with the guys. God, so many people are coming to watch when they could absolutely just get killed.
Stay back, all of you.
We'd love Kitty Can. Is she gonna be smart and work out what's happening?
Is that?
No, she's just gonna see him.
Darling, you're back.
You had a feeling someone needed you last night so you couldn't sleep. Your younger sister's extremely upset and uncomfortable. Oh no, I'm sorry, Peachy. I hope everything's okay.
But of course I'm back. You didn't see. Seriously, I can't.
She just breaks his back and he dies. Ah, fudge. You guys need a new mare.
Oh,
She's killed him.
oh dear.
He's dead. You guys need a new mare. You're all screwed now. Yulmore lost the best mare they could have ever possibly had. Stop spoiling it. Oh, shoot. Oh, wow. He actually had to use healing magic? I was joking. That's so funny.
Thank you.
That's so funny. She actually hurt him so bad that healing magic was required.
I'm sorry, my darling. It's just the sight of you filled me with
Man,
such
I loved
joy.
you so much that I killed you. My apologies. I love them both as well. I didn't like him initially, but he's definitely grown on me.
I should have just come out and.
I've always
said
loved
what
her,
it
though.
was
She was
I
nice.
intending instead of entrusting the task to a hastily scribbled letter.
There's an older couple of cosplays them at cons. Oh, I love that. That's so cute.
Does that mean you'll do it?
Well, I'm here, aren't I? I mean, not that my absence signified any unwillingness. You understand? Oh, naught could be further from the truth. I only left to enlist the aid of the former mayor's senior advisor. And now that I have it, I believe I am ready to take office.
Hooray.
Oh, how wonderful!
Oh my god. Oh, not again.
Please.
They're using Hildebrand's tech here that I can see. Did you see those facial animations? They absolutely use that. They use their knowledge from the Hildebrand quest to do that. Yeah, but yeah. They absolutely. There was quite a reception. One lost child will struggle to forget. More seriously, the arrival of Talos has seized the public's attention. Once word has spread around Yulmore, it will be that much simpler to gather once. Fudge. It will be that much simpler to gather one and all so that Master Chai can make his inaugural address. I'm not going to get that to level with 22,000 experience at a time, so I'm not even going to bother. Oh, hey. No need to fret meanly, I've never felt better. Liar. And not at all overawed by the prospect of addressing the assembled masses of Yulmore. As for the way to do it, if we're going to accommodate everyone who might feasibly wish to attend, I suppose the only place large enough would be the Emergent. Now I'll go and spread the word among the citizens, both free and bonded, that they are to assemble there to meet their new mayor. You there, Kaishir, was it? Would you go and inform the residents of Gatetown and the Deluxe? I'll let the guards know not to bar the way to Vorth's chambers. It goes without saying I might expect the Warrior of Darkness to attend, assuming she's available. Might as well see it through to the bitter end. The doorman at the Crown left will show you up. Let's go! This is so sad I have to turn off the mount music because I'm gonna dismount anyway. Dude is still struggling over there. Love to see it, love to see it. He's been stuck there for like 3 days straight now. As he should be, the scrub. And what? Hello, Chadden. Master Chad told us to expect you. The emergence is already filling up with people of all persuasions, free and bonded, citizens and non-citizens. But for you, our guest of honor, we've reserved a place at the front. Right this way, miss. Speech, 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 speech. Bad start, my dude. Oh no, is he okay?
Go on, dear.
Maybe just a little stressed. You can do it, buddy. You can say the words.
Thank you all for gathering here today. But before going any further, could I ask the free citizens of Yulmore to look around?
Everyone's like, okay. Sure.
Tis a sight none of us would ever have seen under Lord Forthree's rule.
The furry piranhas, your cats? Glad they've been fed.
Not only do we stand in the familiar presence of those we once called the Bonded, but today we welcome the peoples of the Derelicts and Gate Town too. Today we welcome the Warriors of Darkness, come to bear witness to Yulmore's
You're still getting bullied? Well, obviously you need to feed them all. They don't care if they get fat and unhealthy. They just want more food, and how dare you not provide? Obviously.
As you know, an election was recently held, at the end of which I had the honor of being chosen to succeed Lord Vorthree. You place great faith in me, and I promise to do my utmost to live up to your expectations, and I will seek always to carry out the duties of this office with integrity and fairness.
Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest.
The vote was rigged, everyone! Democracy manifest!
That I do not intend.
Hi, Redsky, how are you?
Indefinitely. I consider myself
Great
as
sound
an
effect.
acting mayor who will serve only for the interim, while Yulmore is reshaped according to a new set of values.
It's such good timing. It could have been another sound effect as well. It couldn't even have been that one, which makes it even better. Like, it was a 50-50.
No longer can we think of ourselves as divided, as the free and the bonded, citizens and non-citizens. The systems put in place by Lord Vorthree must be undone. But even as we tear down the old, we must give thought to the new, to what manner of nation Yulmore should become. Whatever the answer may be, it cannot be decided.
Nice, TB.
And so I propose that an open forum be held, that we might all discuss how best to strive towards a better future. However, there can be no talk of the morrow unless we first address the issues of today.
Oh my god, I
Securing
love
new
that.
sources of food.
There's a pet
Rebuilding
channel out,
relations
I'm
with
just
our neighbors,
saying.
Re-establishing industry. There is much and more that needs to be done. too much for a mere man of business. And so I pledge instead to do everything in my power to ensure our city's security and stability while we all work together to see these problems solved. The road before us will not be easy, and I know full well how daunting the prospect of honest labor may seem to some of you.
He's literally talking to a bunch of people who've never worked a day in their lives.
But we must accept the reality of our circumstances. We must move forward. This much we owe to ourselves and to the brave heroes who risked their lives to bring back the night. Once we have shored up our city's foundations,
We already did that, Redsky. Step one's done.
gained some semblance of normality, let us reconvene to speak of the future.
Do it again!
Until then,
No.
I humbly ask
Well,
that you lend
there
me
is no
and
ruling
each
class
other
anymore.
your strength. For
They
your
actually, like, not only did we execute the ruling class, but there is no ruling class now. Everyone's equal. Oh, that does not sound like they're on board. Equally screwed! Got him. You're so right, Nuggies. You got him. They're all clapping, but little do they know the pain of an 8-hour working day. Why am I not clapping? There we go. Eek with Chadden. Chadden is such a fudging name, huh? I really did, didn't I? That was a fine speech, Master Chai. I believe your words stirred every soul in attendance. Stirred them to action, I hope. If I've learned anything from all of this, it's that change begins with the individual. It is but a matter of finding the strength to take the first step. Assuming my fellow Umorans can, it shall be my honor and privilege to help them walk this road we've chosen. But we must not forget the individuals who made all these changes possible. You know, I was really hoping, Redsky, you would have gone down the path of if someone refuses to work, then they can feed the rest of the citizens in another way. If you're not gonna work, you can still provide food to the others. I hope everyone understands what I'm implying. Yes, Nuggies, that is what I was implying. Thank you. I'm so glad someone got it. I was gonna go insane. Were it within my power, I would carve a tribute to your heroism to the very stone upon which the city stands. Yeah, exactly, Alwina. I mean, if they refuse to put in the effort to help feed everyone else, then we'll just use you to feed everyone else. You know what I mean? Like, that, yes, Westy, that is exactly it, yes. Yes, Westy, that was the joke. Yeah. I hate to change the subject, darling, but now you've officially taken office, have you given any thought to a mayoral seat? Britsky! That's so mean. We will not be moving into the emergent, dearest. It's too big for one thing and too far from the people for another. We'll retain our current residence and I will govern here in the parlor. Oh, I was hoping you'd say that. I much prefer the view from the parlor. You wonder if we should summon a primal and if we could summon a primal and eat it. Well, I feel like the answer is no, TB. Because when a primal is defeated, the ether goes back to the like its body or whatever goes back to ether, right? Like it goes, you know what I mean? Like it does the whole ether thing. So if you were to summon a primal and then take off any part of it for consumption, that part of it would be treated as dead, right? Surely, and it would dissipate. And even if it didn't, I don't feel you could. I don't think it would work. Keep them alive and take pieces. That's what I'm saying. If you take pieces off, those pieces would be dead. They'd be dead. And therefore, the moment you cut it off, it would dissipate into ether. I don't think it would work, guys. I don't think it would work. Garuda nuggets. Nobody trusts your adopted mother. If you're the primal that could make bread, you think you could eat it. It just needs to translate ether to food. I mean, we just let the hungry bite chunks off. Retsky? If someone bites a primal and tears part of it off to chew it, it's been broken aside, the cells die, and then the ether is gone. It is gone. You feel like there's a risk of getting enthralled if you eat food made from a primal bear? I mean, not necessarily, Arwina. We don't know how their enthralling works, right? Like, it's kind of like if you eat a venomous snake, you don't get poisoned, because venom and poison are two very different things. Like, we don't know how enthralling works. Enthralling could be a power they have to, like, actively choose to use to enthrall someone. You could probably eat them and you might be fine. When you need to farm crystals, summon primal have primal make you food from crystals. Yeah. If you summon the primals for manual labor, if the primals will make food for you, then you're in the clear. Then you're good. How do you reckon Garuda's feathers being able to be used in making weapons, though? You have a solid point, Mitrism. I will give you that one. It's a plan where you eat Garuda. That's it. That's the solution. My suspicion is that Kentucky Fried Garuda. My suspicion is that they're harvesting the ether and they're using the ether to create the parts of the weapon which visually look like parts of Garuda because that's the form the ether has taken. But ether cannot be used. You can't directly ingest ether. So maybe that's how making Light Wardens into bread works. You're manipulating the ether of the Light Warden into bread. I should come up with like a fudging PowerPoint presentation for how this should work, to be honest. You can't comment. Is this spoiler territory? Me with my conspiracy theories fudging venturing into spoiler territory is insane. You think it definitely wouldn't enthrall them, but it would just be to farm crystals to make more food. Ultimate was actually a mech suit piloted by guys who's brainwashed by La Habrea, though. He was immune. Yeah. That's no, I think TV was trying to say that, like, Ultimate eats Garuda and the ether didn't just dissipate into the earth. And that goes into my, like, theory of, like, maybe the ether actually gets, like, transformed and utilized to power. Like, ether's a power source, essentially, right? You propose we give them to AJ to cook and eat since we can't argue back. Oh my god. He still can't. Yeah, I mean, the weapon crunches on a primal, and it gets the ether dissipates and gets absorbed by Ultima because it was made to absorb ether. Yeah, everything's made out of ether. Yeah, but I guess that's the point I was trying to make with like ether's in different forms. You can't consume raw ether, presumably, and by you I mean like people can't just directly consume raw ether for sustenance. But I don't know yet, because apparently there's a fudging spoiler that later on like delves into this stuff in the future, which is crazy that this stuff is even considered, and I can't wait to get there. That's the good stuff. That's what I like to hear. You're replaying Nimuskin, still enjoying the 14 story? You won't spoil anything? No, I appreciate that. No, I'm loving the hell out of the story. I've been loving it since A Realm Reborn. Like, I've been in from day one. New duty idea. 4 culinarians cook and eat a dungeon. Delicious in Final Fantasy 14. Oh my god, yes. Can we, I kind of want to, like, as a joke, as a jest, as a little bit of a bit, I think it'd be really funny to actually record, like, people going into a dungeon. Like, get, like, 3, like, jobs and, like, a culinarian. Just get them to run through a dungeon. We'll need a tank, a healer, and fudge. I haven't even seen it. We'll make a fudging parody of episode 1 of Delicious in Dungeon and just do it in Final Fantasy XIV. Explorer mode, yeah. Well, the problem with Explorer mode is the enemies don't show up. You know, and like if there are no enemies, how can you do a parody of Delicious in Dungeon? How can you? Yeah. But then again, if you don't do it, then you won't be able to join as a culinarian. So. Look, I actually really think it's a silly idea and I kind of want to do it. I don't know when I'll have time to do it, but if people are interested... Yeah, you would have to, exactly, Nuggies. Your brother spoiled the 3rd expansion of the game when you first played? Oof. Yeah, I've been very lucky in that for the most part I've avoided any major spoilers. I've had like minor things spoiled for me, but for the most part I've avoided most of them. You'd be down. I just feel like it'd be so silly and fun. It'd be so fun. And I really want to do it. I don't know. I'm just saying. I really hope no one else has done it, actually. Because if someone else has done it... Actually, I'm going to Google it. No, don't skip the cutscene. I hit the wrong button. Delicious in FF14. Guys? You sure people have? No, people have. But my thought was, has anyone big done it? Has there been a video that's gotten like millions of views type thing? Like, has there been a big... No. We could be the first. I'm just saying, we could be the first, guys. We could be the first. No, I'm not saying I'm big. I'm asking if anyone big has done it. Because otherwise it'd just be like, oh, you're just copying them. I'm not copying them because it doesn't exist. We could be the first. Anyway, I'll be back after the ad break in like 3 minutes. So, yeah. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. You guys enjoy your ads. I'm so sorry. Blame Twitch, not me. I would like to state for the record that I did not say a single spoken word for the entirety of that ad break, and nor did I send a single message anywhere outside of the stream chat, meaning Redsky and Nuggies are full of lies. I appreciate all of you guys, subbed or otherwise, and I would never attack or blame any of you for not subbing. So Redsky and Nuggies, why are you doing this to me? I did nothing to you. I've only been kind. I occasionally say a couple of jokingly mean things to people, but like as a little like haha funny because we're friends. He's looking up and to the right when he said that to sound like. Actually, I was looking to the left, but the camera was mirrored. Anyway, hi, I'm back. I won't attack you for not subbing, just sit there silently judging. I do not judge anyone. No. No. I can't believe it. See, at least someone's on my side. Thank you so much, person whose name I can't pronounce. It doesn't help my case. Koyuki. Koyuki. I can say Okami. I think. I hope. Anyway. Master Chai, have you got time for a word? That word is subscribe now. It's only $5 US. Koi fish. Oh. Koyuki. I think I can remember Koyuki. I think. Or I could just call you Koi. That could work too. Got it? Heh, nailed it. First try. Never failed it before in my life. Phone, shut up, I'm streaming. I'm enjoying myself here, okay? Leave me alone. And he says he never lied. Well, obviously it was a little... Actually, did I say I never lied? I'm probably gonna eat my own words here, but I don't think I said I never lied. Lawyers clearly never lie. Well, they clearly shouldn't lie. You can go a minute after saying that without lying again. I don't have anything to say. No comment, Your Honor. Hey, that's me. I liked your speech, but there's folk outside these walls that don't even have enough food to last till tomorrow, and more who are counting the crumbs. If you have a plan to change that, I want to help set things in motion. Then we've much to discuss. No sooner do I take office and my work begins in earnest. Well, I suppose I brought it upon myself. Thank you for your help, Mimoli. I hope to see you again before long. We come back in like a week, and he's like worked to the bone, thin as a stick, dying, in critical urgent condition. What a day. I don't know what it means exactly, but I do know I've got plenty to think about. I sense we all have a great deal to consider. I'd resolved to remain here until such time as Yulmore's future was secured, but it is clear to me now the city's in capable hands. It means Snowflower, Little Snow? Oh, that's so nice, actually. I like that. What, is it a character in this game? And if so, then that's a spoiler, so don't tell me who. But if it's a character in another game, I'd be curious to know. You come back in the week and the peasants have given him a guillotine. Oh, sorry, not given him a guillotine. They have... Yeah. I come back in a week and they're like, eat the rich. The French Revolution. I don't know if Yulmore's based off the French. It doesn't seem like it is, because that would be the Elz. Yeah, the Elz and Ishgard is meant to be French, right? Some anime manga that's a dog. Sorry, the only anime manga that I can think of that has a dog is Fullmetal Alchemist, and I don't think that's what you're referring to, but that's immediately where my mind went, because it's the only one I know. It's the only one. I have every confidence they'll find their way, and I believe it's time we went on ours. This is such a nice screenshot, actually. So Alphino's leaving too, is he? It seems like everyone's moving on. Everything's changing. Oh no, hi Thorn, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Not that one? Yeah. Yeah, that dog. Yeah. I've been thinking about what I should do in all this. Like I told you, I spent most of my life dreaming about living here with my friends in paradise. That paradise is gone, but something better is taking its place, and I reckon I want to be a part of it. This Yulmore for the people Master Char's been going on about ain't gonna build itself. Not that I'm much of a builder. Me and my friends will find a way to make a difference though, and help keep things changing for the better. Far nobler dream than the one to which you clung before, and what I'm happy to say we share. Whatever path you choose, I'll pray for your success. When you put it like that, there's no going back now. We've got a few ideas on how we can do our bit, just a matter of taking the first step. Hooray! Truly, the Sekai Shear thus inspired by our actions is inspiring in itself. Yet, however much I may wish to stay and see what comes of his efforts here in Yulmore, we have matters of our own to attend to. Come, we should return to the Crystal Tower. Mayhap Beck Lug's studies are born fruit in our absence. From Silver Fang, Jin the Shooting Star. Look, yeah, no, I don't know what that is, but that's okay. I don't watch, like, anime at all or anything, so it was very likely I would never have known. You enjoying this channel? I'm glad to hear it. Thank you very much. I try my best. And sometimes I try a little too hard, but you know what? It's fine. Thank you. Okay, let's go say hi to Beck Lug. Mysterium Gatekeeper, if you throw me into a cutscene immediately, I will be mad at you, but not as mad because at least this time I'm streaming. Yeah, of course you fudging won't. Not like the other day, where I didn't even start stream, I just talked to the dude and it started. Welcome back. We are given to understand a new mayor has taken office in Yulmore. Indeed, our good friend Master Chai was elected by popular vote, and after some considerable soul-searching, chose to accept the post. It's a shame you weren't able to attend his inaugural speech, though I have no doubt you'll see more of him in the future. Tell me, how fared you in preparing the White Aura site? Oh, serious music? Our work did not proceed quite as expected. Oh no. In your absence, we had a frank discussion on the principles of soul transference and concluded at length that White Aura site was ill-suited for our purposes. But Uranger, did you not say that compared to the massy Solvanashian, the stone could house one of ours with ease? That I did, and armed as we are with the Beck Lug's invaluable insight, 'twould indeed prove a trifling matter, were we to disregard the inviolable link twixt mind and soul. A link which would, we did belatedly realise, be weakened most perilously in the process of rendering our souls dormant, as Orosight doth require. Thus, the shedding of these fleshy simulacra and the surfeit of ether which compriseth them would in all likelihood deprive us of our psyches as well. So glad they figured that out before! It would theoretically be possible to channel your minds into the Orosight instead, but we would more than likely sacrifice your souls in the process. Which is why we've abandoned that plan and instead devoted our time to finding a means by which mind and soul might be transported together. And we are no closer to a solution when we first began. It is a vexing conundrum indeed, but one for which the Crystal Exarch has posited a most intriguing solution. When our discussions turned to the transference of memories in the psyche, I could not help but be reminded of a technique with which I have personal experience. Meanwhile, do you recall what we learned of my eyes from our encounter with Doga and Une? God. Kinda vaguely. I speak of the royal eye of the Allegan Imperial line, gifted to my forebears through the blood and memories of the ancient Allegans. It is by this gift that I am able to control the Crystal Tower. If we were to gain an understanding of the technology by which the Allegans were able to accomplish this transference, perhaps then we can keep mind and soul together. I'm gonna be honest, I don't see what the Allegan eye has anything to do with anything, because I thought it was just like a genetic coding thing. I thought the tower just recognized the genetics and went, yep, you're good. What the fudge does this have to do with the soul and mind? Imagine, if you will, a device like unto a soul crystal, replete not only with our worldly memories, but also the bountiful energies of the soul. That is our... BattleNet, shut the fudge up, I'm streaming, oh my god. That is our current avenue of investigation, and we will follow it wheresoever it leads. While we... The music just cutting out is like messing with my mind. While we are thus engaged, I think it best that Mimily return to the source and inform Kral and the others of our foundings. Agreed, I imagine Tataru will be relieved to hear we've made progress of the sort. Then I would beg leave to relay our findings onto Thancred and Reen, and to assist where I may in the investigation of the empty. Yes, please do. Should you have any need of your counsel, we will not hesitate to summon you. Give our regards to Tataru, won't you? Yeah, sure, totally, absolutely, I'll do that, yeah. Tataru... Bum, 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 ba-da, bum, bum. Meanly, you're back. How did everything go on the first? Wait, don't tell me. Kral will be here shortly and she'll want to hear too. She's just tending to the others. The bodies, I mean. God, I don't think I'll ever get used to saying that. Anyway, you can tell us everything the moment she gets here. Oh, fudge, chat. Are we really doing this? Is this the end of 5.1 already? God, okay. How much is sufficient time? I got 10 minutes. It'll be fine. I did not realize we were already done.
Sorry
Oof.
to keep you waiting.
Rip Arena, I believe in you. You can do it.
I've carried out the treatment as per Master Matoya's instructions. It should slow the destabilization of their corporeal ether quite significantly.
Okay, good, because we're sort of running out of time. And also patches. We're running out of patches.
But tell me, how fare our friends in the first?
We're back to square one, lol.
So this Becklug's the first to lead an authority on soulcraft, are they? Sounds promising.
Well,
And
you'd think.
Urianger's proffered solution of white auracite is rather ingenious now that I think of it.
Did I not tell them that it's not working? Did I not say like, oh, but actually it's not gonna work out? Did I just leave that part out?
Well, while they press on with their preparations, you may rest assured we will continue to do our part here.
It sounds like I just left that part out.
Oh, you're back.
Oh my god, Estinian. I forgot what your voice sounds like, to be honest. Yeah, I know, my worry of life was just like, you know, don't need to know this now. We can tell them later. Is this the first time Memely's seen Estinian since... never?
And none the worse for wear, I see.
No, we probably saw him recently. Husbando!
Estinian! Oh, thank the gods! We've been worried sick. Did you lose your link pearl or something?
The situation in Garlemald has become more complicated. I was making my escape from the capital when I ran into one of yours, Riol. He thought it best we come straight here.
Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good.
More complicated how?
Where to begin? After entering the Empire via Razat Han, I went about my mission of investigating Black Rose. It was then, inside a provincial factory, that I encountered the one who styles himself Shadow Hunter, Gaius Baelsar. Our goals being apparently aligned, we joined forces and ventured on into the heart of the capital, to the very Imperial Palace itself.
For whatever reason, I'm sensing a roleplay fight as Estinian right now.
There, we found a man whom all assumed dead. But his soul lives on, and he has wrested back his flesh. Xenos Ye Galvas.
Wait, didn't we already know that?
The surprises end there. For no sooner had we arrived than he murdered his sire in cold blood. The Emperor is dead. This sent Gaius into a rage, and he charged in, blade drawn.
Kryl's having it too? Tataru's freaking out? Roleplay? Probably not a roleplay. Oh. We kind of... Oh, wait, so we never actually confirmed that Xenos was still alive ourselves. Like, we had suspected, but we hadn't had confirmation until just now. Is that what... Because I've sort of forgotten, to be honest. I've seen him in action, his body at least. You will not best him alone. Nay, death will not come easily to that thing. If you would join me, then by all means. Roleplay, roleplay, roleplay. The Black Wolf and the Azure Dragoon. I suppose this might suffice. Not the Xenos emotes. Come then. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I knew that we knew. I just didn't realize that Mimely didn't know, you know? Bruh. What is that emote? Oh my god, I hate it. Ban it. Get it out of here. Never again do I ever want to see that. No way. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, he's got the eye. Awena, please. Ah, the simple pleasure of one's own flesh. Truly, there was no place like home. Abomination. Whatever it is, Mimely was barely a match for him. If we stay here much longer... Emperor Varus, you're radiant, so you're alright? Oh, no, he's not. He's dead. He may wear out our welcome. Oh, and of course, he's positioned himself to make it look like that we killed him! Oh my god, the big brains from Xenos. Probably not intentionally, but like, that's really bad. You can never get rid of twerking Xenos? Well, what if I could? If I could. I have no cause to remain. I'll leave these vermin to you. Ah, fudge. Well, any bright ideas? Escape. Get the fudge out. That's the idea. Just one. Oh god, guys, he has a fancy bullet. It's gonna go boom. Nice. I was gonna say, is the red one okay? Yeah, of course. Of course the colored twins are fine. The intruders have taken flight. I repeat, the intruders have taken flight. Deploy all available Magitech armor. We cannot let them escape. They killed our emperor. Okay, so no roleplay. This is fine. Fudge! Anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fudge, I'm not ready. I'm literally not ready, game. I fudging hate you for doing this to me. I'm glad it gave me an AoE attack, though. The fact that I only have, like, 3 abilities is crazy. I never thought of that. Now I can't unhear it. I can't unhear it now. Oh my god, this is kind of making me want to actually level a Dragoon, to be honest. I love the animations. I mean, the first animation I couldn't care less for, but the third one? I screwed up that, Also, I don't know if I knew Estinian's last name before, but I know it now. I probably did not, to be honest. What are you guys doing? Wait, that's it? They're just down? They're not like the final boss fight? Really? That's slightly disappointing, to be honest. Oh, in event. We suggest we split up? Gaius, no. I'll take the low road. Oh, fudge, okay, we just jumped down. I love the environment here, it looks really nice. The Imperial Way. I actually kind of want to move this to, like, there. And then that, like there. Because it's like an AoE, so I want it my AoE spot. I don't know. Well, someone's been busy. Oh my god, is that fudging Ultima? Who is that? The hell was that? Arc Ultima, oh boy. And you would bar my way, would you? So be it. Oh my god, Nidhogg. Am I gonna get more abilities to play with? You forgot about that thing. Oh yeah, I get new abilities. Oh shoot, okay. Okay, delivers an attack of potency of 500. Okay, so damage over 5. So 1, 2, 3. Maybe 5. Potency of 3,000. Absorbs. Oh god. 600 to all nearby enemies. Nice try. Jumping based, so BER. This looks like that's a normal thing. That's an AoE. Does this not have a cooldown? Doesn't look like it has a cooldown. You hated that. Me over here like a nice try. Ooh. It's for angular jumping. No, that's so valid. It's funny because that's one of the, like, that's a redemption that's meant to, like, scare me more than anything else, but it just ends up scaring the chat. Hello? Well, I can't get to the people up there. Am I meant to just, like, target not in line of sight? Fudging. Go back with a horrid roar. Oh! That actually reaches that far? That's insane. I didn't realize it had that much of a reach. Wait, what do you mean, why aren't they saving who Stinky? Wait, who's Stinky? Estinian? Ah, Estinian's fine. Oh no, they're coming back. Okay, why the different text there? That's interesting. You didn't take a shower for all of Heavensward? No, no way. No way he didn't take a shower for the entire expansion. You don't know that for sure. I mean, maybe he just like really liked killing dragons. Like, you don't know. Maybe he showered like all the time, but he just kept killing more and more dragons, you know? Like... What do you mean it's unstoppable? I did the button, I did the thing. This is rigged. Oh. Preoccupied? Oh, I'm so ready for this.
Taste my lance.
Jeez, okay, right, sure, that'll do it, definitely, yeah. Yeah, That's terrifying. Da, 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 da. No, I do not want to taste his lance, actually. I'm good, thank you. Guardians of the Machina. Now, where are you guys? Machina Machina? Guardians of the Machines. That was fun. Carl, did you see that too? Did you see how cool he was?
Are you alright?
Peer into my past, did you?
Not by choice.
Well, I didn't quite relive the experience as you did, but I bore witness to it all.
I'm still not sure what I think of this gift of yours. But no matter. Our confrontation was cut short when the Imperial Guard arrived. It was then that Xenos took his leave, citing boredom.
I know, we saw this, Estinian. we saw it.
To think their research into the Echo could bear such fruit. Escaping death, jumping from one body to the next, and returning to his own after all this time. He is an Ascian in all but name.
Wait, he's not an Ascian?
It beggars belief, aye. But no more than a hero traversing the rift between worlds. My concerns are far more prosaic. With the Emperor dead and the Crown Prince missing, the Empire is in disarray.
Okay, and? So what? That's good for us, right? Right?
Until order is restored, assuming it even possible, we needn't fear an Imperial reprisal. And for reasons of his own, Xenos took it upon himself to rid the world of Black Rose.
Now that is interesting.
Riol has already gone to apprise the Alliance leaders of these developments. We may leave the matter in their hands for now.
Then perhaps we have seen the last of the fighting at Gimlet. Though, if it comes to civil war, I cannot help but fear for the provinces. Ah, I'd nearly forgotten to ask. What became of Gaius? Did he not escape with you?
That he did, but we parted ways shortly after leaving Garlemald. He claimed another threat had arisen which demanded his attention. He didn't elaborate, but the absence of some device or other in the capital gave him reason to believe they're planning something. Lest you worry, I believe he has well and truly shed the Black Wolf's pelt. Conquest is no longer his objective. We may safely leave him to his own devices.
Well, it's nice to have one less foe to worry about, even if we do have a mysterious new threat to look out for instead.
I'm a little confused as to what Xenos' plans are. I don't know what to make of the fact that he destroyed or is going to destroy the Black Rose. Like... He's definitely up to something and it's not going to be any good.
Speaking of which, I'll see that Riel and Al Shinobi are made aware, though we still know next to nothing. It can't hurt to be vigilant.
It's kind of a coincidence that kind of too much of a coincidence that Xenos just happens to come along, be evil, do evil things, and yet stop us from having to worry about any Gallian attack, and also the big world-threatening thing that was gonna like cause another catastrophe or calamity or whatever is just suddenly no longer an issue because of him? I don't know, I don't buy it. That's all I'm saying.
With Black Rose nipped in the bud, I believe I've fulfilled my part of the bargain.
What? No, Estinian, don't leave.
That's true, but with the Archon still slumbering away, we were hoping you might agree to stay with us for a little bit longer.
I'm gonna say no. How could he say no to that face?
Sorry, but I'm not inclined to extend my contract. Gaius isn't the only one with business to attend to.
What's he even gonna do anyway? Kill dragons? No. Like, what's he even doing? Estinian, what do you even do? You don't do anything important.
Thank you for your help then, Estinian. I see why Alphino admires you so.
Oh.
Farewell, my friend. See that you don't make a habit of dozing off in battle.
I'm so sorry, Estinian, I can't promise that. When I was doing all the virtue role quests, I dozed off in every single battle.
I suppose we should all be getting on then. As ever, we will see to the Archon's needs. In the meantime, why not get some rest? You've more than earned it. Go on.
Go on. Well, I guess that finishes the 5.1 MSQ. You must be shattered after all that hopping back and forth between worlds. Why not just stay here and rest for a while? I'm sure Becklog can manage without you. They've got enough signs to help them if you ask me. But wait, there's more cutscenes. You thought you were done? No. There's stuff happening in Garlemald. Because of course there is. Oh my god. Traitors, you would dare deny Lord Nerva the throne? They're actually having a civil war. Oh my god, he's dead. The civil war right now is crazy. Onward, before this day is done, victory shall be ours! Oh hey, it's Gaius. No, wait, no, that's Xenos. Never mind, I got confused. Boring, boring, boring. Do you think? I find it amusing, like dogs herding cattle to the slaughterhouse. Seems to be thou. Oh, it's Elidibus. Get here. Oh, he's got 2 of the eyes. I thought he only had 1 of them. That Hugh, your soul is... Who are you? Wait, that's not Elidibus. You're new! Before your majesty, I am but another dog, lost in want of a new master. A hunting dog, if you should wish it so. For I know full well the prey you would seek next. Zodiac. We're going there, huh? Oh no, what happened, Dretsky? Meanwhile, in Yulmore, in the first. Yeah, I thought there was a reason. A cause, if you will. Did you hear? The mayor's reopening Deadless Stoneworks and they're looking for labourers. I hope he's okay. There's talk of resettling some of the old abandoned villages too. They're even laying on free Talos. Help anyone willing to make the move. I thought I misread that and I didn't. Free Talos? Ha! We'd best get packing. Steady work, board and lodging. If that's not a recipe for hope, I don't know what is. Who is that? Ardbert? Hope. He's wearing the clothes of a warrior. It is Ardbert. Yes, so long as I live, I would see that feeble flame we kindled. Hold on. Is it Ardbert? It kind of looks a little different. Maybe it's the lack of the glowing. It is my destiny to see our doom fulfilled. Damn, you can't just chuck like so many questions on me, okay? I didn't mean to ramp up. Of virtuous deeds? Dun dun dun, yeah, literally. Okay, well, that's a next stream concern. Actually, maybe not next stream. What's my plan for what I do next before moving on? Next is... Oh, the Alliance raid. Oh, shoot. Well, fudge. How the hell am I going to sneak an Alliance? Oh, wait, the Alliance raid's the near stuff, right? So I don't actually technically have to do it right now because it doesn't tie in with anything else. Is that right? Granted, next stream is going to be Eureka anyway. I'm going to go back to Stormblood and I'm going to do Eureka stuff. I'm going to unlock Eureka. We're going to do like a community Eureka day type thing because people really want that. So that's going to be tomorrow. But Near's good. Yeah, I was just looking at it, I was like, wait, I don't actually have to do that now because it doesn't tie in with anything else. So I can afford to not do it. Even though it came out in 5.1 and I'd like to do things in order, it's completely separate from my understanding. So in that case, tomorrow we're doing Eureka. We'll make a big community day, and then Saturday we'll come back and do the 5.2 storyline, which is insane because I didn't think I'd be done with 5.1 already, but apparently here we are. So let's go find someone to raid. I think I know exactly who we are going to raid because I believe Saluna is still live and they are playing Fields of Mystria, but we'll see who else is live just in case there's someone else we want to raid instead. So I suspect we will not. Thank you everyone for stopping by though. Thank you all for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you had a great night or day or whatever time zone you're in. Nuggies, thank you so much for the raid as well. I appreciate it. I hope you are doing great too. We are in fact going to go say hi to Selena. Because we are. We are because we are. Yeah, that's not nearly relevant. I appreciate that. Okay, everyone, go say hi to Selena. Selena is a good friend of ours that I've known since fudging 2016 or something at uni, and is new baby VTuber who plays Minesweeper and Fields of Mystery along with other games and stuff. But the moment they're playing some Fields of Mystery, you nearly went for that. Well, you just did. Thank you everyone for stopping by. I hope you had a fantastic rest of your... I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. But until then, until tomorrow for Eureka, and maybe the day after for more MSQ, and then the day after that for more, and then the day after that for even more. Have yourselves a great rest of your night. Yeah, have fun. Goodbye. Don't die or I will cry, because I'm a crybaby. I've been crying a lot more recently, but that's neither here nor there. Go say hi to Selena. I'm going to leave before I repeat myself for the 17th time. I appreciate all of you, and I'll see you all later.